Josh Nahm, Director of Instruction at the Firekeeper Golf Course here in Mayetta, Kansas. And today we're going to be talking about bunker shots. One of the biggest issues I see with amateurs is getting out of the bunker and having the right technique to hit consistently good bunker shots. Now, one of the things we've all kind of read is open the face, aim left, pick the club outside, swing left across your body and hit down on it. And to me, this is the number one reason why amateurs don't improve out of the bunker. The first thing we want to talk about when getting out of the bunker is how do we do that effectively? And when we have a sand wedge here, we've got this thing called bounce. And basically what bounce is the back edge of this wedge is lower than the leading edge. So when I set this club flat on the ground, the leading edge is actually off the ground. This bounce is going to allow the club to slide through the sand as opposed to digging through the sand, and that's very important. So when I hit a bunker shot, the thing I always want to think about is taking a nice, long, shallow divot. The consistency of the amount of sand we take out is the number one key difference between good bunker players and bad bunker players. The second thing is, when we hit a bunker shot, we don't want to aim too far left. It's kind of like putting. Why would I aim left to hit a ball straight? So what we're going to do on this setup when we get into a bunker is we want to play the ball about off our left armpit. We're going to take a pretty wide stance, probably the equivalent of, say, a 3 or 4 iron. We're going to play it off our left armpit, and we're going to aim pretty much right at the target. Now, we will open the club face to introduce more bounce to it. But from there, I want you to work on not hinging the club up too much. I don't want to pick it up and get steep. I want more of a wider swing. The reason for this is, as I come through, I want a nice, long, wide follow through. I don't want anything that digs down into the sand. As you can see, there's not going to be much consistency in how much sand we get if we're digging in. We want more of a shallow move through the sand. So if I set up here, make a nice long wide back swing, and then make a nice long wide follow through, you can see I'm taking a very long shallow divot. The reason this is beneficial is if I happen to hit too far behind it, the club's not digging where it's going to come up short, it's still moving through the sand. If I get too close to it, because I'm not hitting down so hard, it's not coming out low and fast. So we have a much greater margin for error. So next time you're in the bunker, practice taking nice, shallow, long divots through it. Then when you set up to the ball, try to make the same move, hitting 2 to 3 inches behind it. Nice and long and wide with the ball position off my left armpit. Nice and long and wide with the follow through so I don't have too much dig. Make sure to follow through, and you're going to be hitting nice, high, soft bunker shots in no time. You can see on this good one how the divot is shallow and long through there, and I've probably only entered the sand maybe an inch or so. You can see on these bad ones how steep it gets here. It's basically covered the entire club, and it's really working down, and I'm digging through it. Well, these golf balls didn't go more than about 6 inches. This one came out nice and high and soft right next to the target. So work on these nice long shallow divots, you're going to be a better bunker player.